In terms of the WWE schedule, the months between WrestleMania and SummerSlam represent a lull in the action, something of a reset period. These are the months for the hardcores, the fans who follow wrestling most closely. Sometimes we are rewarded, like with the biker version of The Undertaker. Sometimes we are not, like with Friar Ferguson, or Mordecai, or Beaver Cleavage. Similarly, we are in a bit of a holding pattern with WWE 2K22, as wrestling fans eagerly await 2K's upcoming take on the squared circle. And while we haven't gotten any huge updates since WrestleMania, there is a fair bit of new information out there for the hardcores. So today, we are here to talk about everything we've learned about WWE 2K22 since the WrestleMania trailer. But before we go any further, if you have any thoughts about 2K22, feel free to fly off the top rope and into the comment section below, or over at the Operation Sports forums, or on Twitter at Operation Sports. We are Operation Sports, I'm Matthew Ederer, and here are some of the most exciting things we've learned about WWE 2K22 since the WrestleMania reveal. First and foremost, let's talk about the moves, the meat and potatoes of pro wrestling games. Patrick Gilmore, executive producer of WWE 2K22, has said that the 2K team has mocapped almost 5,000 new animations so far this year, and they are still going strong. Also worth noting is that things like momentum, stamina, fatigue, and weight detection are being taken into account, which is very nice to hear. Judging by this video, tweeted out by the WWE 2K developers account at WWE 2K Dev, we are getting a lot of new and exciting wrestling moves in this game, including selections from Ilya Dragunov, Bronson Reed, and for some reason Booker T. Not that I'm complaining. I love that move. We also see some moves which could belong to a lot of people theoretically, but some fans have identified Walter, Ruby Riott, and Dexter Lumis as potential candidates for wrestlers who will be included in the WWE 2K22 roster based on this video. Let's talk next about entrances, a highly integral part of any wrestling game. And any wrestling fan. Who hasn't pretended to make a pro wrestling entrance while getting into the shower or bedroom? If you'll allow me to get on my old millennial soapbox for a minute here, back in my day, we didn't need a lot of bells and whistles to make entrances feel special. Today, it seems as though consumers are far more focused on a hyper-realistic, true-to-form recreation of their favorite wrestlers' entrance routines than I personally ever was. Judging by this video, it feels as though fans are going to get just that. Once again, as tweeted out by the WWE 2K Dev account, which is actually worth a follow if you're into this sort of thing, this video shows the foundation of how entrances are designed in-game, as we see Rey Mysterio's entrance recreated from the ground up. On top of this attention to detail, and fun, wacky color scheme, it appears as though Create an Entrance will be back, thankfully, and in fact not only will it be back, but will hopefully feature even more of this sweet, sweet attention to detail that we're currently enjoying from the 2K developers. Another piece of the WWE 2K22 pie that has gotten some focus is facial scanning. The same 2K Dev Twitter account also recently sent out a video featuring Booker T and Ric Flair showing them mean mugging for the camera, as various developers work hard to try not to be swept under the tidal wave of pure charisma crashing down upon them. It's tough sledding out there for WWE 2K fans at the moment, as we clamor for hope that 2K22 will save the fledgling WWE 2K franchise. I try not to bring this up every time I do one of these videos, but let's all remember that 2K20 was really, really bad. Literally, by any definition, the worst video game of all time, perhaps. One of, anyway. And consumers know that. We remember. This new development team was put into a deep hole with this WWE 2K22 project, and they've got to climb out of it to restore trust with their fan base. As nice as these additions are, and they do seem really nice, I'm mildly enthused about all of them. What fans are really waiting to hear about are some concrete changes to gameplay. Now it's only May, and WWE 2K usually is released around mid to late October. So there's a lot of time, and we have to be patient. But I think we can all agree that numerous core elements of this game need a lot of work, and it will be quite exciting to see what changes actually come when the final WWE 2K product ships eventually, hopefully, sometime. As somebody who is not a graphics guy, I am perfectly okay just sticking with Fire Pro. That's going to do it for us today at Operation Sports, but if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, give us the old Orange Cassidy thumbs up, and keep it locked here at Operation Sports for the best in sports and video gaming. Lots of exciting stuff coming up this summer and fall as the next generation of systems continue to make their marks on our hearts and wallets. And if you liked me, well, my name is Matt Ederer, and you can hear more of me over at Sunday Night's Main Event Radio every Wednesday morning with my good pal Boris Aguilar. We review NXT wrestling, we rate every match, we talk about the big and small pictures, and of course, we marvel at the work of Cameron Grimes. Thanks for listening, everybody. Stay safe out there. To the moon.